I feel like I should be in a Kraftwerk video. We are the robots. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. So last year, marijuana was legalized here in Washington State, and the weed industry has erupted in sales. I'm headed south to Longview, Washington, where I'm going to visit an indoor marijuana facility. I'm on my way to meet Washingtonian Adam Stites, the first person to receive proper licensing for edible pot products. He's doing something unexpected. Instead of butter or brownies, he's created weed-infused carbonated beverages. Soda that can get you high. Should be pretty fun. Am I saying I smoke? I'm not. I'm not saying I smoke. It's almost being treated like it's just a basic ingredient, like a pear or an apple or a glass of water. But there's a lot of reasons why it's come this far. Yeah, I'm gonna be really curious to see what he has to say.
You ready to see where the magic happens here?
Yeah, I'm pretty interested to see what you got going on.
So we'll have to knock on the door. Everything is, and this is a 502 Washington facility, everything's under camera, so.
Oh, totally understand.
I'm gonna need you to sign in.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So this is the magic pass. It's gonna take me to the world of mystery. Yes.
And then some.
All right. Before showing me the process of how he actually makes his weed-infused soda, Adam wants me to understand the importance of choosing the right marijuana to use in his product.
Everybody focuses on THC, right? It's the main agent that's responsible for the psychoactive effect of marijuana. But some of the lesser known cannabinoids are CBN, so that's kind of the couch lock effect, where you don't want to go anywhere, you don't want to go for a hike, you kind of just want to check out your couch for 3 or 4 hours. What we look for in addition to those cannabinoids is we also look for terpene profiles. Terpenes are, it's the flavors, it's the essences. One of our drinks, our pomegranate, we look for hybrid strains, so this bubble bomb would be perfect for that. So what I'd be looking for here as it continues to grow is trichomes, so little crystal-esque sort of things that form on the plant. It means it's getting pretty close to harvest, being mature. And so to me, that's where the magic is. That's where the cannabinoids, the THC.
When it really comes down to it, you guys are science geeks, more than anything.
I remember in high school, when you had weed, you just had weed. Now you've got strains, you've got cannabinoids, you've got flavonoids, you've got terpenes. And more and more research is coming out all the time, and especially as legalization continues, we can start to do research and we can start to understand how all of these components interplay. Let's walk around and check out some of the other, what else do you have?
What else do you have here?
We have 29 different strains: Enigma, Canatonic, Pineapple Express, Melon Gum, Tangerine Dream, Master Kush. We got Purple Urkel.
So Keith, I'm looking for something that's pretty earthy, pretty strong. Can you show me something that you've got, because we're looking at formulating lemon ginger next week and kind of want to see what's on the ingredient list.
MTF. It's Matuska Thunderfuck.
Dude, okay, dude, where do you go? Okay, well, no, we're not gonna even go there. That name alone is hilarious. Okay.
Yeah. Let me smell that one.
Now that I've had a chance to check out Keith's growing operation, it's time to find out how all this craziness relates to Adam's soda.
What I'm looking at right here is a menu of cannabinoids, and I'm looking at a menu of terpenes. And based on the composition of these, I can pick and formulate to a specific drink. This is a hand-trimmed product because it's not, doesn't look like it's been ran through a lawnmower, okay? And I've got a lot more of these little buds packed full of cannabinoids. This is good trim. This is the trim that I want.
We've seen your whole operation, and that was really cool, man, what you got going on. And then we go into your phase, and that's where I want to see your operation. So let's do it. Let's go make some soda.
Let's do it.
What made you decide to get into this business? Did you just wake up one morning and did you just say, you know what, I'm gonna just start making soda? Or what was it?
I was sitting in Austin, Texas with a group of friends, and we were watching the election results come in. And we're like, this is actually going to happen. It's always on the news, right? Oh, marijuana's on the ballot, and it almost never passes. Or at least a couple of years ago, that was the case. We saw this, like, this thing's going to pass. And so, you know, kind of ties in with my own political beliefs about people being able to make their own decisions and do what they want. And so the two things came eye and eye, and had a couple of friends in marketing and branding. We started kicking around some ideas, and so what we came up with.
And now you're making soda.
Now we're making soda.
That's crazy, man.
So basically what we're doing is we're converting that raw marijuana, and we're ending up with this extract. Okay, so this is concentrated extract. Right here is a little under 3 liters.
I can smell that.
Yeah,
bro.
it's let me show you kind of what it looks like. Is smell that.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. It don't, that's intense, man.
Yeah, so basically what you have here is enough liquid marijuana to create about 1,700 to 1,800 drinks.
This little amount, and so before that, how much in actual weed, how much is that, possibly?
This was probably a little bit over 1 pound of marijuana created this extract. Yeah.
Makes 1,800 bottles.
Yep.
Okay, that's
yeah,
a good number.
Pretty potent.
So now we got that concentrate, and now we get to actually make some soda.
We're gonna make some soda, yeah, let's do it.
All right, that's cool. All right, so what's first step?
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some hot water boiling to warm this up. Then we're gonna also pull some RO, some reverse osmosis water, filtered water, out of the system so we can start boiling that and getting that warmed up.
Now, are you a one-man operation?
Typically when we're doing this at capacity, we can do it with 3 people. We can cook a 500-gallon batch.
Wow, 500 gallons, gee whiz, that's crazy. Why soda? Why not, you know, brownies, cupcakes, or cookies or something?
We want to do something that was different and better and unusual. And one of the reasons that we really like beverage, case in point, my mom came over for Thanksgiving. Am I gonna say, hey mom, before turkey, do you wanna go out on the porch and smoke a joint? She's probably gonna say no. Right. But within the context of a drink, which everybody's comfortable socializing with a beverage, it's not unusual.
No, it's
so
not.
I think people, a lot of the stigma goes away because we're all comfortable enjoying a drink. So I think, you know, we're able to benefit with some of that, even if it isn't marijuana.
Right.
After getting a behind-the-scenes look at Adam's production process, I can tell he's super passionate about what he's doing, and I'm getting really excited to try some of his soda for myself.
All right, Tarik, so I knew you were coming, so we made a batch for us to taste so you get a feeling for what the product tastes like.
I like that. That's
okay. We can only taste it prior to adding marijuana. Once there's marijuana in it, based on state law, we can't consume any marijuana in this facility.
Oh man, that's really good, brother.
Yeah.
That's really good. I wish it was 80 degrees outside right now. That's a nice balance between all the fruits. Mm-hmm. But that little tartness.
Yep.
From that pomegranate is just right. Yes, there's nothing in here. This is pure juice. This is pure juice, guys. This is good, bro.
Yeah.
Drinking Adam's refreshing weed-infused soda is only one way Washingtonians can enjoy getting high. The final stop on my journey is bringing me high into the sky to visit one of Washington's most recognizable landmarks.
So I've never been to the mountains at all. I've never been to them at all. And I'm going to the highest elevated restaurant in the state.
It's called the Summit House, and it's on top of Crystal Mountain Ski Resort. I'm going there to meet head chef Zachary Reed to cook up one of his mountaintop inspired dishes.
I'm on a gondola, so that's telling me something. We're going somewhere way up, high up. More than likely, this is going to require a helicopter for food to be delivered. We're up here in the mountains. It's cold, so I'm guessing your menu is predominantly warm, hot menu.
Warm, hot menu. A lot of European comfort food just kind of taken to the next level, like the crepes, for instance.
Right.
Kind of just trying to utilize all the ingredients the best we can. We're up here on the mountain. The fresher the product I can get, the better it is up here and the better quality for our guests as well.
I want to get down and cook with you,
Perfect,
man.
yeah. I think I got an extra apron for you.
Okay.
Let's start with our root vegetables. I like to keep all our scraps. We make our stock with all our scraps.
Yep, 100% yield. Love that. No, I love this time of the year. Everything is hearty.
Yes, and that's why I incorporate a lot of the root veg and hearty vegetables onto my menu. because it lasts. It's not going to go bad on you, and it can survive the trip up here.
And it just, you know, the thing is, it just definitely represents the Northwest too, you know? We had days where like, oh, you know what? You get a call and be like, hey, due to conditions, we can't deliver today.
If it's too windy though, we can't even get up here to work. So the restaurant's closed.
The restaurant's just closed.
Yes.
And that just means more fun.
That just means more fun.
You know, I gotta ask you one question though.
Yes.
Tell me about the handles on the saute pan. I've never seen nobody do that. Why you do that?
We cover the burgers with these. A lot of people, they like to smash the burgers down. Smashing does not cook the burgers faster, it just squeezes the juice out of this. This way we can get the burger, we can cook it fast, it still keeps the juice in and keeps it moist.
I'm sorry, I'm taking that idea. I'm taking that idea. What else are you gonna surprise me with?
A venison crepe, we got elk tenderloin medallions that I cut up, a little Rainier cherry demi-glace, and then we're gonna finish that off with a frisee salad, a little bit of dried cranberries, goat cheese, pumpkin seeds, and a citrus truffle vinaigrette on that.
That is called the real deal man's meal. I'm ready to eat. Chef, thank you very much for taking your time out and doing this. This looks really good. Looking forward to it. What should we try first?
Perfect. Why don't we dig into the crepe?
You cut the crepe, and I'm gonna I'll get some of this.
Perfect.
This tenderloin. All right, I'm going in. That 5 spice and cherry, it goes so well together. A little kick, sweetness, tartness. I need elk in my life.
People are scared of it. They think it's too gamey. It's just a really rich, flavorful piece of meat.
It's gamey, but that sauce and that spice that's in that sauce, the gaminess is cut out, you know? This is like rubbing belly food.
When you're out there, it's freezing cold. You want something heavy, warm, and I think this really does the trick.
How much time do you get to go out on the slopes?
Every day.
Do you really? You hit the slopes every day?
The lifts usually close before we get out of here. So it's one of the requirements to working up here. You have to be a kind of advanced skier or snowboarder.
It is required to be a skier or a snowboarder to work at this restaurant. Bro, can I get a toast on chef life in the mountains?
Yes, exactly.
Man. Oh, man. I was hoping to come all the way out here to see Mount Rainier. You know, Mount Rainier would be somewhere in this area. But Mother Nature's just decided to just give me a tease. And that's where it ends, guys. My journey across Washington has come to a close here on a cloudy ridge with Mount Rainier hiding just out of sight. Which is actually kind of fitting because there is more to this state than meets the eye. From the Puget Sound to the Cascades, the bounty of Washington State is unparalleled. It has produced a culinary culture that focuses on what grows in our backyards and swims in the waters just offshore, and delivers it to the plate with minimal fuss but flavors so huge they'll blow your mind. This state is like that. It is both honest and surprising, simple and bold, close-knit and diverse, and its food reflects that. Here, classics are celebrated while foreign ingredients are embraced as our own. Award-winning chefs and home cooks can both craft incredible meals straight out of their backyards. Creativity and adventure are second nature. Coffee will always run in our veins, and the salmon is just as good battered and fried as it is freshly smoked over an alderwood fire. Here in Washington, food bridges the gaps that divide us, and that's what really matters in the end.
Yeah. Get that high five shit. We can hug.
Yeah, you know what she just said? She said, get that high five shit. That's what's up.